I prefer to have fun on the way, getting from point A to B. I think actually the main igniter for my passion for cars must have been the sounds that they made, and the wall of decibels that were just flying at your chest. The thing that I can't go wrong with are like cars that just spark a rock and roll image, and that includes obviously American muscle cars, American cars in general. And also like a lot of like Ferraris are great for that too, because it's been like the most common rock stars car in the 80s. So I truly love that. It's important to have fun while being from point A to B. Just because it's Portofino doesn't mean that it's less appropriate to be driven like in the snow. You just take the roof off and you just dress warm, you full blow the AC on heat, and you just cruise through winter wonderland. You see the reindeers and the moose around, and I just love that. And since I'm also like a very big track enthusiast, I go racing and I go to track days quite frequently. And I have a McLaren 675 LT that I bought and ordered new in 2016. So that was 5 years ago I took that, and I think it was like a big part of my heart because it's always been like such a big, obviously it's a great fun to drive, and I think it really reflects on my personality. It's cool, it's elegant, and it's crazy at the same time. I also love that its uniqueness. It's something not something ordinary. It's something that it's not just like the classic Ferrari that everyone would just buy. It's actually like a quite special car by quite special manufacturer. And I'll probably never sell it. Just probably never will. It's just too close to my heart for that. And I'd rather just give it over to my kids and grandkids when I get older. All right. Thank you. So the Likeaswede is a fantastic car to drive. It's fun in the dry, it's fun in the rain, it's fun in the snow. It's a car you can drive year-round. It's 4 seats, it's V12, 4-wheel drive. It's spacious, like you can really fit 2 grown-up adults in the back. And I love that because it's a car which is both fun and practical. And I think if you would just have to have one car in your garage, I think many people would agree that this would be very high up on that list. I actually kind of love to give my cars different names. It gives like a more fun touch to it, I think. So this is Börje, and I have McLaren, I have Ragnar, I have Arne. Let's just say that there may be more names that our grandparents would have, not maybe the younger generation. Most often when I hit the track, I'm driving my semi-tuned Chevrolet ZL1 1LE, which I've sort of done a few goodies with myself. The changes I started doing with it was obviously I thought it was quite heavy, so I took it out the rear seat, I put in a roll bar, attached 4-point seat belts, and I actually spent an evening myself in the garage at home in Monaco doing this. It was like me, the car, a couple of beers, and some music on, so it was fun. I like doing it myself with the cars. What I love with driving Ragnar is that he's maybe not the quickest, he's definitely quick enough, but he's a very rock and roll experience. I actually had to put a resonator on because before it was actually pumping out 134 decibels. So my favorite drive to go on, I must say, is Route Napoleon. It's a drive that is stretched between Cannes and Grenoble. It's called N85 if you guys want to look it up. And I think it's about 300 kilometers, and you just pass through this incredible, beautiful scenery. You have lakes, you have mountains, you have forests, you have big meadows. And it's just such a big blast to drive it over, and it takes hours to get there. But that's part of the charm because it's so long, like it's a full day of driving. And when you're done, you're totally exhausted, but it's one of these like amazing experiences that you just can't get enough of. I remember one time when I was driving on the racetrack, which is not too far away from here, and that's Paul Ricard, and what happened was that the sun was setting, I was driving my McLaren 675 LT, and you had the most beautiful red sky. The sun was setting at the mountains, and you were lapping, and I was literally myself on the racetrack. It was just getting a little too dark to drive, but it was just so beautiful, and it was one of these moments that I will just never forget. My name is Peter Söderberg, and I drive a Ferrari GTC for Lusso.